Hey guys, I'm going to try to finish the lesson that I didn't quite finish yesterday. So you had this slide yesterday. If you didn't have a chance to write it down, I definitely want to make sure it's included in this video. Feel free to pause the video and take a look at this. But more than anything, notice that all of these are dependent on going from left to right. It's going up from left to right, that's positive. This one's going down from left to right, that's negative. Horizontal is a zero slope. All right, and a vertical line, right, up and down, a vertical line has an undefined slope. So again, you can look at this whenever you want in the video, pause it, whatever you need. We were doing a little bit of this. I want to make sure that you really understand this. I'm trying to find the slope between these 2 points, right? If I actually drew the line between these 2 points, you can see it has a negative slope, right? It is falling from left to right, negative slope. Now, all I need to do is figure out what the change of y part is, what the change of x part is. So you just do some counting. The up and down is 1, 2, 3, right? You can see this is 3 units. That's the change of y, which is 3. All right, and then the change of x, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going this direction, 5. The change of x is 5. This whole answer, when I put all this stuff together, is negative 3/5. All right, let's move on to another example. All right, so the slope between these 2 points. Again, I'm trying to figure out how much we go up and down. But I'm looking at this thing, and I can't go up and down. The change of y is 0 because I can't go up and down. The change of x, 1, 2, 3, is 4. But 0 over 4 just equals 0. The slope here is just 0, which is what that previous thing was trying to tell you. Horizontal lines have a slope of 0. All right, so take a look at this one. This one, if I'm doing change of x, right? Excuse me, change of y, which is up and down, there's a lot of change. 1, 2, 3, it's a change of 4. But when I try to go left and right, the change of x, that's 0. And you all know what happens when you divide by 0. You get something that is undefined. Vertical lines have a slope that is undefined. Okay, now here's the actual formula for slope. Okay, and you can pause the video. You can look at this all you want. This means the change of y, and this means the change of x. Okay, and m is always the letter that is used. So we're going to try this with some ordered pairs. Okay, so I have these 2 ordered pairs. Let me zoom out just a little. Right? This is an x, this is a y, this is an x, this is a y. So if I'm trying to find the change of y over the change of x, I probably should figure out how much those things are changing. So if I asked you, hey, how much does it change when you go from 3 to 5? You would say, well, that's a change of 2. And if I'm going this direction over here, the change of x is also 2. So when I take those 2 numbers and I put one on top of the other, you can see that this slope is 1. The slope is 1. Okay, so take a look. I have another one. Okay, and it doesn't matter which direction you go as long as you do them both in the same direction. Let's do this one. From -1 to -2, the change of y. All right, think about it on a number line. When I go from -1 to -2, that's a change of -1. All right, likewise, when I go from -2 to -4, the change of x is -2. Okay, so my slope, I just have to put one of those numbers on top of the other. The change of y over the change of x. All right, but a negative divided by a negative equals positive. So I end up with m equals 1/2. The slope between these points is 1/2. All right, and then my last example, what if they give you an equation? Okay, so they give you this line right here, and they want to know what is the slope of the line, but I don't see a line. Well, maybe I should graph the line. So you learned already how to graph by intercepts, right? If I let x equal 0, if this whole term goes away, that equation, when I solve it, the y value is 3. Okay. Likewise, when I let y equal 0, when all of that goes away, you can see that the x would have to equal 6. So let's plot those points. 0, 3 is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0 is here. So you know how to find slope between 2 points. You count the change of y. The change of y here is 3. The change of x, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is 6. Change of x is 6, right? Change of y over the change of x. And this is a negative slope. So now when I reduce that fraction, really that's all slope is. It's a fraction. You get negative 1/2. The slope of that line is negative 1/2. All right, be good for the sub. Do not make him leave any names. Do your homework. Thank you. See you tomorrow.